This is LunarSpotlight here from Clark Lake in northern Minnesota. It has definitely been a while since the last update, and I say that every time, but really, so much has happened since the last update, and I've been really busy, and this is like the first weekend in a while where I'm just not worrying about the work that I have to do so much as just taking some time to relax. I'm literally sitting in a kayak in the middle of the lake right now. So, two major things that I can think of off the top of my head, aside from the third major thing, which is my uncle piloting a boat and pulling a couple of other family members behind me. Oh, there's another kayaker. I better make this quick. I made an app. We made an app. Friggin' Soki Radio. And it was publicly released, and we are getting reception from people. And it's overall just being received well. There's some people and some devices that aren't able to run the app, but those are devices that we weren't able to test on. They're also older versions of Android. So we knew that it's the scenario of exhaustive testing is one that is realistically just something you cannot do. It is impossible to exhaustively test a system, and certainly one as complex as Android. You have so many different devices, you have multiple different versions running at the same time, you have different APIs that you're aiming to support, and so as an app developer, you aim for the minimum API that you want to support, and you have your target SDK or API, I guess, that is usually the latest version. Anyway, so you got that. We also are working on doing prints for Higan Daybreak. A couple of their albums, Hifugatari, which is their latest album, is either already released or will be released at Comic Market 96 actually. That's the next one here. That's happening next month, and I've had so many challenges trying to get our printer working. Just last night, finally got it working. This family thing that I'm at right now actually started yesterday, and I wasn't able to get out because I was working on that. But I got some work done. I can't even really describe all the things I did to make, like, what the problem was with the printer, and it took about at least a week and a half to just fix. So we got through that and made it work, and now I'm out here sitting on a kayak on a lake. It's a wonderful day. It's honestly really nice out here. Temperature is great. The winds are basically non-existent. Man, what a day. So, I'm glad I came out here and just took a little bit of time for myself to get away from some things. And I don't know, I don't communicate everything I do on LSM, and maybe that's not a great thing. Maybe I should be reporting more of what I'm doing and what we're up to. Holy cow. App printing for Higan Daybreak, I'm going to have to send, I guess it's going to end up being 80 and 60, it's 140 albums total. A couple years ago in 2017 for C92, we did the same thing for Komiji Records, except that was 5 different albums, 60 apiece. That's 300 CDs. This time it's just 140, so less than half, but still, the challenge must be met. And one of the large things with the printing issue that we had is just it wasn't up to the quality I was trying to get it to have. So I'm going to have a little bit more situational awareness, because there are still waves kind of arcing at me a little bit from the boat in the background up there. So, this was a brief update with Lunar here on Clark Lake from northern Minnesota. Thanks for joining me, and time to get back to kayaking. Till the next one, everyone. See you then.